afternoon, baseball fans. You were tuning in to Pirates Baseball here in WZKY. We are here at PNC Park inside the Pirates broadcast booth, brought to you by Hickman Pitching School. Hickman is the name, mechanics is the game. Today we have the final game of a 4-game set between our hometown Pittsburgh Pirates, who are sitting at third place in the NL Central at 43-38, and they are visited by the New York Mets, who are dead last in the NL East, sitting at 31-50 on the season. And the Mets have taken the first 2 games in this series. Pittsburgh has taken the third. So we have a rubber match on our hands today. The Mets lineup is as follows. Leading things off in left field is EYJ Eric Young Jr. Batting second, also playing second, is Daniel Murphy. In the 3-hole is David Wright playing third base. The cleanup hitter, the first baseman, Lucas Duda, followed by Andrew Brown in the 5-hole. Chris Young in center, Ruben Tejada playing short, Travis d'Arnaud catching, and then the pitcher Jonathan Neese. On the mound for the Buccos is the right-hander Garrett Cole, the 23-year-old right-hander out of UCLA. The former first overall pick is 4-4 in the season with a 4.25 ERA in 16 games started. In 97 innings pitched, he's allowed 99 hits, but he's also fanned 86 batters, and he gets the nod from manager Clint Hurdle in today's matchup. Digging in now to lead things off for this ball game for the Mets is Eric Young Jr., who's entering today's game on a 7-game hitting streak. And he's been on fire as of recently. He's hitting .258 in the season, and he's really bumped that average up as of late. 3-0 count to EYJ. The pitch from Cole is called a ball. Looked a bit questionable, but it's called ball 4, and Eric Young Jr. is on base to lead things off. Full count now on Daniel Murphy. Garrett Cole getting set. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be way outside. That's ball 4, and Garrett Cole has walked the first 2 batters of the ball game, put runners on first and second with no outs. That's going to bring up David Wright. Full count on him. Here comes the pitch from Cole. Grounded to D. Gordon at short. Flips to Neil Walker. Fires the first, and that's a 6-4-3 double play. And we've got 2 outs in the inning now with a runner on third. That runner being EYJ. 3-1 count here on Lucas Duda. The pitch from Cole is grounded to the second baseman, Neil Walker. He picks it up, fires the first, and Morales puts that one away for the final out of the top of the first inning. Garrett Cole walked the first 2 batters, but he manages to get out of it. No runs, no hits. We will be right back here for Pirates Baseball here in WZKY. Welcome back to Pirates Baseball here in WZKY. The Buccos lineup is as follows. Leading things off in left field, Starling Marte. Batting second, playing shortstop, D. Gordon. In the 3-hole, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Cleaning things up, the third baseman, Pedro Alvarez. Followed by Kendrys Morales playing first. The right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. Neil Walker, the second baseman, Omir Santos, the catcher, and then Garrett Cole. And on the mound for the Mets is the left-hander, Jonathan Neese. The 27-year-old left-hander at Defiance High School in Defiance, Ohio. 2-4 on the season with a 4.11 ERA in 15 games started. He gets the nod here. Making his way to the plate to lead things off for the Buccos is the left fielder, Starling Marte, who's hitting .225 in the season. He's recently picked it up as he was hitting .180 below the Mendoza line. But he's leading things off here against the lefty. 1-1 count to Marquez. Here comes the pitch, and that's grounded to the shortstop, Tejada. Fields it on one hand, fires the first. And Marte is out for the first out of the bottom half of the first inning. And now with 2 outs, that's going to bring up Andrew McCutchen, who has 22 stolen bases, and that's enough to lead his team, the Pittsburgh Pirates. You wouldn't expect a guy like McCutchen to be leading the team in stolen bases, but he is. 1-0 count on Kutch here with 2 outs in the inning. Jonathan Neese delivers, and that's going to be a fly ball in the left field. EYJ camps under, and he puts it away for the final out of the inning. We have no hits, no runs at the end of first. We'll be right back here for Pirates Baseball here in WZKY. Welcome back to Pirates Baseball here in WZKY. Pedro Alvarez digs in to lead things off in the bottom half of the second. He's got 19 dingers and 55 RBIs in the season, that cleanup spot for the Buccos. 1-2 count on El Toro. The kick and the pitch from Neese is given a ride. That's back, deep right field. Will it stay fair? Yes, it does. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. El Toro's going to round those bases as he is connected for his 20th home run of the year and his 56th RBI. As he gives the Buccos a 1-0 lead here in the bottom half of the second. 1-0 count here on Kendrys Morales. The pitch from Nice is grounded to second baseman Murphy. He fields it, doesn't even have to move, fires the first. And that's 1 out here in the bottom half of the second. 1-1 count here on Franklin Gutierrez. Nice getting set. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be ripped into center field. But it's going to be just in front of the warning track as Chris Young is there to put it away for the second out of the bottom half of the second. And now it's going to bring up Neil Walker with 2 outs in the inning. 1-1 count on Neil the Real Deal Walker. Nice getting set. The kick and the pitch is lined right at Daniel Murphy. He scoops it. And he catches that one in the air. And that's the final out of the second inning, but not before El Toro strikes for one on the solo shot. 1-0 Pirates. We'll be right back here for Pirates Baseball on WZKY. Welcome back to Pirates Baseball here in WZKY. David Wright digs things in to lead things off for the Mets here in the top of the fourth. He's hitting over 300. The 3-hitter for the Mets. Garrett Cole getting set to deliver the first pitch of the at-bat. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be grounded, just chopped to the pitcher himself. Cole fields it himself, fires the first, and they get David Wright out for the first out of the inning on the first pitch of the inning. 2-1 count now on Lucas Duda. 1 out in the inning. The pitch from Cole is lined to center field. That's going to land in front of McCutchen for a base hit. Lucas Duda has the first hit of the ball game for the Mets. And now it's going to bring up Andrew Brown. 0-2 count on Andrew Brown. Cole getting set. The kick. And the pitch is in the dirt. And Lucas Duda is going to advance to second. He slides in. The throw from Santos is too late. As Amir Santos, that ball got away from him. 1-2 count now on Brown. The pitch is swung through the 97-mile-per-hour fastball. Andrew Brown goes down swinging. That's a strikeout for Garrett Cole. 2 outs in the now 0-1 count on Chris Young. And that's going to be given a ride into deep right field. That's back to the track, and it's only to the track as Franklin Gutierrez is there to put it away for the final out of the top of the fourth inning. It's still 1-0 Buccos. 3 hits for the Mets, 2 for the Pirates. We'll be right back here for Pirates Baseball on WZKY. Welcome back to Pirates Baseball here in WZKY. Jared Hughes is going to come out of the bullpen for the Buccos in the top of the 8th inning. He's appeared in 11 games, 0-1 record with a 2.51 ERA and 14.1 innings pitched. Getting things started off here in the top of the 8th. The pitch to Ruben Tejada is skied into center field. McCutchen is there. He puts it away for the first out of the inning. He's going to toss that one back in. And now pinch hitting will be Juan Lagares. He's going to come off the bench. They're going to try to get a fresher bat here. 1 out in the inning, 0-1 count to Lagares. The pitch from Hughes is bunted, and Hughes fields this one himself, fires the first, but Lagares is just too fast as he beats it out. And now they've got a runner on first with 1 out as Josh Satan is going to come in to pinch hit now. Back-to-back pinch hitters. The first one worked with the infield hit, but can they get back-to-back hits? Runner on first, 1 out, 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. She takes off her second, and Amir Santos guns down Juan Lagares. The cannon from Amir Santos just denied Juan Lagares. 2 outs now in the inning. 2-1 count. The pitch from Hughes is grounded up the middle, and they do get back-to-back hits with the pinch hitters, but Juan Lagares costed his team. And now they're going to bring in, the Buccos are going to bring in Ernesto Fieri to try to close out the 8th inning. 34 games appeared, 1-2 record with 1 save, 2.27 ERA, 43.2 innings pitched, and 37 strikeouts with just a measly 9 walks. 2 outs in the inning, 1-1 count on Chris Young. The pitch from Fieri is grounded to the shortstop. D. Gordon flips to second. Neil Walker steps on the bag. And that's the final out of the top of the 8th inning. It's still 1-0 Buccos. 7 hits for the Mets, 6 for the Buccos. We'll be right back here for Pirates Baseball on WZKY. Welcome back to Pirates Baseball here in WZKY. Henry Mejia is going to come in the ballgame out of the bullpen for the Mets here in the bottom half of the 8th. 41 games appeared, 3-run record, and in 44 innings, he's got a 3.27 ERA. Here leading things off for the Buccos, it will be D. Gordon. 0-1 count on D. The pitch from Mejia is slapped into the left center gap. That one's going to get into the deepest corner of the ballpark. Gordon's going to round second. It looks like he's going to have himself an easy triple, but the cutoff throw is a bit wide, and D. Gordon slides in at the home plate. D. Gordon inside the park home run. It's 2-0 Buccos. And now that's going to bring up Andrew McCutchen. The 2-2 count with no outs is going to be a pop fly into deep right center. Chris Young is there, and he puts it away for the first out of the bottom half of the 8th. So Andrew McCutchen flies out. 1 out in the inning now, and that's going to bring up El Toro. 3-0 count. The kick and the pitch from Mejia is taken for a ball. Take your base, El Toro. And that'll be the end of Mejia's day after just 2 batters. And Kyle Farnsworth is going to come out of the bullpen for the Mets. 38 games appeared with a 2-2 record. And in 34 innings, he has a 5.71 ERA. Not good at all for the veteran right-hander. And that's going to bring up Kendrys Morales. Full count on Kendrys. Here comes the pitch from Farnsworth, and that's going to be ripped into deep center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, and it's out of here! Clear the deck, cannonball coming. Welcome to Pittsburgh, Kendrys Morales. He just hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark. That's a 2-run shot, 4-0 Buccos. The man they call the handyman hits his second home run, first here at PNC Park as a member of the Pirates. And for the New York Mets, John Lannon's going to come to the bullpen now, the 3rd pitcher here in this inning, the bottom of the 8th. 17 games appeared in 21 innings. He has a 2.08 ERA. He's going to be facing Franklin Gutierrez with 1 out. 0-1 count. The kick and the pitch from Lannon is given a ride into the right center gap. That one's going to head against the wall, and Gutierrez is going to have himself an easy double at least. And yes, he is. That's just going to be a double. And the Buccos have runner on second with 1 out. 0-1 count now for Neil Walker. Here comes the pitch from Lannon. That's going to be grounded into the Tony Gwynn gap. Tejada tries to make the jump throw, but the throw is late as Neil Walker hustled down the line. He was able to leg it out. Runners on first and second with 1 out for Amir Santos. 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch from Lannon, and that's going to be given a ride into the left center gap, but Chris Young is there to put it away. Gutierrez is going to tag up from second. He tags up to third base. Now we've got runners on the corners with 2 outs, and they're going to pinch hit for Jared Hughes with Trevor Plouffe. 1-1 count here on Plouffe. 2 outs in the inning. John Lannon getting set. The kick. And the pitch is grounded to Tejada at short. He flips to second. Murphy steps on the bag. And they get out of the inning, but not before the Buccos strike for 3 more as they take a 4-0 lead in this one. 10 hits for the Buccos, 7 from the Mets. We're right back here for Pirates Baseball on WZKY. Welcome back to Pirates Baseball here in WZKY. Tony Watson's going to come in here in the top of the 9th. 25 games appeared, and in 28 innings pitched, he has a .94 ERA. Not a save situation, so he's just going to try to close things out. 0-1 count to Daniel Murphy's line into center field, and Andrew McCutchen is there to put it away for the first out of the 9th inning. 0-1 count here on David Wright. The pitch from Watson is lined into right field, and Franklin Gutierrez is there to put it away. And the Buccos are now 1 out away from closing this game out. 1-1 count here on Lucas Duda. The pitch from Watson is given a ride into right field. Gutierrez is there, and he puts it away for the final out of the ball game. Raise the Jolly Roger. The Buccos win by a score of 4-0 here at PNC Park. And they win the rubber match here, the final game of the series against the Mets, as the Mets took the first 2 and the Pirates took the last 2. Garrett Cole picks up his 5th win of the season as he improves to 5-4 on the year. He had 5 innings pitched, only giving up 3 hits, 2 walks, and striked out 3. And on the hitting side of things, El Toro hit his 20th dinger of the year. Kendrys hit his 18th, his only second as a Pirate. The first 16 came as a member of the Minnesota Twins. And then Dee Gordon hit his first home run of the season, but it wasn't out of the park. It was an inside the Parker. On the Mets side of things, they could not get anything going in this ball game as they got shut out. And really the only thing worth mentioning is Jonathan Neese digressed to 2-5 in the season with 6 innings pitched, giving up 5 hits, allowing 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts on the day. And with that being said, that'll wrap things up here at PNC Park for this ball game. Don't forget to tune in next time here on WZKY for the next edition of Pirates Baseball.
I will not leave alone.